What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking in the Khaliis Take. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell just so you can get the newest and the bonus content first. But hey, let's just go ahead and jump right in. You know, so far I can say I told you so. So far, at least. Because this is why I said before, it's going to be not impossible for the Lakers to acquire Kyrie, but it's going to be close to impossible for them to acquire him right now. And it's not saying that that door is completely closed, but it's damn near shut almost. More like I said before a few videos back, they're probably going to get or have a better chance of getting Kyrie after this upcoming season is over with, because the Nets want entirely too much that the Lakers aren't willing to compromise to give, because the Nets are looking for a package deal more or less so with Russell Westbrook, whether it's THT added him with a couple of picks, or whether it's Malik Monk with him with maybe a pick, or there was even talks about Anthony Davis, even though his name is still in the rumblings along with Russell Westbrook in the trade situation, because there's so much that the Nets want in return, because the Nets were in the driver's seat the whole time. I mean, they're still in the driver's seat because they don't have to let go of Kyrie Irving. I mean, they don't have to let go of Kevin Durant. He's still signed on the contract. Kyrie Irving could leave the team, but a lot comes with that if he does. Because if he leaves the team and goes to the team like the Lakers, the Nets have to ask a lot back for Kyrie, simply because of who Kyrie is, his value, his net worth in regards to as a player on the floor, and how great of a player he is. You're going to have to ask for a lot in return for a player like that. It's no reason why you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So the Nets were fully in control, fully in the driver's seat, and the Lakers were just tagging along and didn't get nothing accomplished as they thought or as they hoped that they would, at least for LeBron's sake, because LeBron wanted to push this more than anything. LeBron wanted Russell Westbrook last year. He got him, but, it's going to be a little harder getting Kyrie, because Kyrie is a little bit better of a player, if you ask me, especially at this point in his career, than a Russell Westbrook. And like I said, Russell Westbrook didn't play worth a damn last year, so the Lakers really don't have nothing too much to negotiate with. You know what I'm saying? Because their guy didn't play up to the level of a top 75 player. Then because he didn't, the Nets wanted a lot more than what Russell Westbrook had to offer, because, honestly, if you looked at him this past season, it looked like he missed a step. You see what I'm saying? Or he's not as he was a few seasons ago. So with that being said, the Lakers really, I'm not going to say they missed out on an opportunity with Kyrie, because I just think they would be better without Kyrie anyway. I don't think Kyrie is, the guy you want to help build your franchise around, simply because who he's turned into, or should I say who he always was, probably, that he didn't show back then, that he's starting to show more these last couple years, is not a guy you want to build your franchise around. He's not a guy you want on your franchise for any length of time, because he will rip it apart. He done it to Boston, he's doing it to Brooklyn, and if he goes to the Lakers, he's probably going to do the same thing there. So, the Lakers really, it's a blessing in disguise, really, that they don't have Kyrie, or they didn't get Kyrie, because Kyrie is a problem, and he's a problem that I don't think the Lakers are really prepared to deal with. You see what I'm saying? They think that they are, they believe that they are, but in all reality, they're not. You see what I'm saying? They already have enough issues going on in LA right now on their side of the basketball, unlike the Clippers. So with all the issues the Lakers have going on, unlike the Clippers, Kyrie could really just be more of a setback than he could be a help to the team. And I know a lot of people don't see it that way, because Kyrie is so supremely talented. It's really hard to, say, hey, Kyrie is not going to help the Lakers be a better team, because I think he would help them be a better team. I don't know if he'd help them be a championship team, but, that would remain to be seen if they, acquired him, and if the trade and everything went through and they didn't have Russell Westbrook anymore. But like I said, it's going to stall so much this offseason, because so much has to go right and the Brooklyn Nets want so much in return, the Lakers are not willing to give up this much to get a player like Kyrie, who they even know you can't trust. They're only doing it for LeBron James. And everybody knows that's the reason why they're looking into Kyrie for LeBron James. Because honestly, I don't think Jeannie Buss would give a damn they ever got somebody like Kyrie Irving, because everybody sees how he is. He's not reliable, and he's not the type of player who is trying to build the type of chemistry it takes to win a championship, because he wants to do things on his own time. And doing things on your own time gets you beat the way Brooklyn got beat by the Boston Celtics. You got swept by a young team in Boston, and everybody thought they were going to win the championship after they swept you in the Brooklyn Nets. But they still came short in the finals because they faced a team with a little bit more poise, a little bit more chemistry, and that gave a better outcome. And that was the Warriors. So my thing with the Brooklyn Nets is, or should I say my thing with the Lakers is, the deals are going to be hard with Russell Westbrook. The best thing you can do is hold on to him, probably, and let him walk next year, and better your chances or take your chances that way. Because nobody's going to jump on Russell Westbrook because there's no need, and his value isn't as high as it was a few years ago. And the Lakers are just really they're stuck right now. And this is why I said I feel like it's going to stay this way. This going into this next upcoming season, I think who they have is who they're going to rock with, who they're going to be with on the floor, who's on the roster now is who you'll see on the floor, and they're going to have to just make the best of it. So let's see how their season pans out. Let's see if Russell Westbrook plays a lot better than he did last year, where they can maybe trade him or maybe think about getting somebody to jump on him at All-Star break. If not, let him go next season, next off season. He can go do what he want to do, and then you have the option to go get a Kyrie or somebody like that then. But as of right now, it is what it is for the Lakers, and they put themselves in a situation by listening to LeBron, going out and getting Russell Westbrook, who everybody knows is not a championship caliber player, never has been, never ever will be, and that's just pretty much the end of that. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section. Check out my other videos if you haven't, and hey, Kylie out.